So Sandro of Appics, he's a designer, and he kept saying NFTs, and we weren't listening at first. But when we realized what this is really all about, we're actually right now, I don't know if I told you this, but we're building an NFT marketplace to combine with our social media, so that it's like now you can display your NFTs and people engage and interact with them like content. And like that's really where we're going, right? NFTs are here to stay. And for everyone who's hearing about this for the first time, like NFT, right, stands for non-fungible token, which just basically means you have all those cryptocurrencies and they are like fungible, meaning you can exchange them, you can break them down into smaller digits. But with NFTs, it just represents one thing that is unique. And so, as Greg already pointed out, it can represent certain things, or it can give you access to certain things. And so, for us, for example, we focused on artists first, right? It's like, okay, for musicians, like your music is unique, and right now you're dependent on like the management, on like the distribution, and all of that. But if you publish a music exclusively as an NFT, and the people can now purchase it and gain access to get special perks, like they get access to concert tickets, and they now own a certain portion of a new song that's been released. That's huge, and they can give out royalty rights, right? So they earn every time that NFT gets sold. And right, there's different types of NFTs. One can be is just one that is sold one time, like that's unique, or one NFT can also be broken down and have like 100 pieces. Right, so it's all about that. And at the end of the day, it's kind of like with crypto, there has to be some value and utility behind it. I mean, like Snoop Dogg's NFT launch, I think kind of failed in a way, or wasn't as successful because he didn't really connect with the audience. He just wanted to do an NFT drop, like, oh, I'm going to drop this. But you have to know what your audience actually wants and create the right amount, not too much, and still make it very special. So that's why I think, having that uniqueness, obviously our digital art was the first example, but NFTs, like just like it representing, as Greg said, like property rights, like your ownership, right? You can relate that even to assets in the real world. So essentially, it can, like the NFT space is huge, and it's going to get into the real space. And one other thing I wanted to mention about NFTs and why it's so interesting is that before you could only invest as one person into something, right? If you wanted to buy that like luxury watch or that car or something. But now there's something through NFTs where multiple people can come in and invest at the same time. That's what we call like fractional ownership, right? Where you buy fractions of something and you split up as a group. And so now it's an investment, right? If you see like NBA Top Shots, right, where it's like NBA players, and you can purchase a moment of an NBA game, and you're like, okay, this player is going to increase in value, and you believe in him, and you can purchase that NFT, and that when that grows over time, then you can make a profit and sell it again. So there's two ways of going about it, right? One is this, like you actually love that artist, that musician, that art piece, and you want to keep that and just have it and own it. And the other one is just from an investment standpoint. If you think that NFT contains value and it's going to increase in value, then you might as well buy it now.